I lost Tuesdays and Wednesdays vlog footage. I'm going to do all of the stuff that I mentioned in those in one vlog today for Thursday. And so you're getting all the information, but in a shorter, it'll be a shorter vlog overall somehow. So on Tuesdays, I was telling you that I'd finished Cinder. I would like to thank my niece Alex for giving it to me in the first place. I would like to thank Steph Loves for picking it for my December TBR, and I would like to thank Chloe Reads for buddy reading it with me. I really enjoyed it. I got to the end and thought, oh, that's a massive cliffhanger, and I know the next in the series is called Scarlet and is focusing on Little Red Riding Hood. So I was a bit disappointed until I read up and heard that Cinder does appear again later in the series, so I will definitely be carrying on with this. I'm not sure Chloe felt like she wanted to carry on with it. She thought it was okay and she might eventually. So we probably won't end up buddy reading the future ones together, but I would like to buddy read with her again, maybe on something else. But if anybody else wants to buddy read the rest, then let me know, because I'm up for that. Because that was my first buddy read experience. I really enjoyed it. It's nice kind of coming up with theories with somebody else and bashing ideas back into. So yeah, we'll definitely be buddy reading again. So loved that. The next thing I told you was that I had just finished reading The Twits with Sophie because she'd been reading it in school, wanted to read it at home as well. She's got the whole collection. I think my cousin Claire got it at her first Christmas, so we've started reading those together. We are now in the middle of Fantastic Mr. Fox. She's already read that with Andy and she wanted to read it with me too. So yeah, well, I think we'll carry on with the smaller ones. We'll probably do like the Magic Finger and the Giraffe, the Pelly and Me, and then go to some of the bigger ones because I'm dying to read Matilda with her because that's my favourite. I got a parcel on, was it yesterday or Tuesday, from the lovely Jean on Twitter. She does like giveaways and things, and I won this competition, and it was like easy read romance type books. So I got The Queen Bee by Jane Fallon, Will You Remember Me by Amanda Prowse, Veronica Henry Christmas at the Beach Hut, and a Millie Johnson one, A Winter Flame. So I don't think I'm going to have room this month to fit any more Christmas books in, but if I do, those two look perfect. But I am reading so slow at the minute, and the only thing I can figure is that it's because I'm doing Vlogmas, so the time that I would be reading, I'm actually recording videos, coming up with ideas and editing and uploading and that kind of thing. So I've never read this slow, and I'm hoping maybe that last week in December when I'm not doing Vlogmas anymore, that I can like super read about 6 books in the week, because otherwise I'm not going to get through my TBR. So what does that mean, Christmas star? Oh yeah, I was delighted because somebody messaged me on Twitter a picture of their Christmas tree with one of the origami stars that they'd made off the instructions off my, I think it was Vlogmas Day 6, how to make an origami Christmas star. It's I can't remember her name, but booktube is Expedition 3 Pages, and it just made my day. It put a big smile on my face. So if anybody else manages to do that star, let me know. That video has been very popular, which is why I'm trying to maybe do some more creative videos in between, because people seem to like those creative ones, which is why I've put the Christmas biscuit one up. You'll see one that I've done recently about making Christmas decorations out of your piles of books. So yeah, if I can think of any other crafty or creative ones, I'll try and put those in, because people seem to like them, and that's what I think it's just a bit different. So if I think of any, I'll add them in. Oh yeah, so I've said all that. Sorry, I've got my notes so that I could remember what I did in those 3 videos. The other thing I wanted to mention was in the library. I found this one yesterday, Everyday Blessings by Aled Jones, Inspirational Words of Comfort and Hope. I thought it sounded really good. It's just, there's a little quote or saying for each day of the year. So I thought, oh, I might start looking at that one. So today's, what are we on? Are we on day 11? Well, we will be, won't we? So today's is, you know what charm is, a way of getting the answer yes without having asked any clear question, by Albert Camus. Yesterday's was There is Only One Thing in the World Worse Than Being Talked About, and That Is Not Being Talked About by Oscar Wilde. So I think I am going to persist with that, as long as it doesn't get, nobody puts it on hold at the library. I'll just keep hold of it for as long as I can, and keep renewing it. But then obviously if somebody puts it on hold, then I'll give it back in. If I'm liking it enough after I've read a few, probably purchase my own copy, and I might get a copy for my mum as well. Not necessarily for Christmas or birthday, I've already sorted hers out, but it's nice just to give a gift sometimes, isn't it? I think she might like that. So there's that. So like I said in previous videos, I'm still making my way through these two. The 12 Dates of Christmas by Jenny Bayliss, I'm on page 219, and Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. I'm on page 144, well, 145, chapter 14. So like I said, these are just taking me for ages. Neither of them are blowing me away. This is a nice one to read. I love ones about people going on dates and, you know, funny ones and things. And Eleanor, there's not a lot happening. I feel sorry for her, and sometimes she makes me laugh in others. So I'm hoping I'll finish one or either of them in the next couple of days. Once I finish them, I'm going to have to start on these two, because this is for Lauren and the Books Patreon book club for Christmas, and this is the pick for that one, The Miracle on Ebenezer Street by Catherine Doyle. I'm hoping once I finish reading this, I can also watch Gavin from How to Train You Gavin. He did a Q&A with the author, so I want to watch that when I've read it. And then The Six Tales of Christmas by Anne-Marie Ryan is the one that was out of my The Book Taster box for the Q&A with this author on the 22nd of December. So I want to read them as soon as, because I don't know how long these are going to take, but I cannot afford to miss the shows on the 20th and the 22nd of December. So at least if I read them now, I can tab them so I can remember bits, and then they'll be read, and then I can carry on with the rest of my TBR. Right, I think that was everything I needed to tell you. Yesterday I went on a lovely walk of a local park with my friends Dean and Jade. And you know what, we spent our time, we must have walked around for 2 hours. We got a cuppa from a little cafe, a takeaway one. And even though we had to walk distanced, it was just nice to be together. We spent most of our time laughing and joking about Christmas movies that we've watched. I think Dean had watched my video, so has been watching some of those. He wasn't impressed with the Family Stone. He said he just found that really awkward with the family. And they were telling me about some as well. Jade had mentioned one about a Santa who went abroad and got the runs, and none of us could think what that one was. So if anybody knows what that film is, let me know and I can feed it back to them. When we talked to ones that we haven't seen before, I was saying about Polar Express, and Jade said she found that one a bit a bit eerie, because like they looked really real but they weren't really real. And then we started talking about somehow we got onto Goldie Hawn. Oh, because Dean mentioned the Christmas Chronicles and I haven't seen those yet, and we were saying how much we love Goldie Hawn, and then they were talking about a film called Death Becomes Her, which I haven't seen yet. And then I asked them if they'd seen House Sitter with her and Steve Martin, and they hadn't. I said that's really good. Then they mentioned Private Benjamin, which I haven't seen. We just kept going on to all these different movies. This morning Dean told me that he's going to be watching Mulan. I haven't seen Mulan, and he said that's criminal, so I better get onto that. We just went like that, and it just kept going on and on. So now I've got a load of movie ideas. I hope they have as well. And that was just a lovely day together. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. I'm glad that this is refilmed, and hopefully I will lose no more footage. I need to stop messing with my phone. And I will see you for tomorrow's part of the vlog. Bye. Hi everyone, it is Friday the 11th of December, and I thought I would pop on to tell you about the lack of reading that I've been doing. I am still carrying on with the 12 Dates of Christmas and with Eleanor Oliphant. I have never been this slow, and I was blaring it on Vlogmas, but I just think it's because it's just a stressful time of year. There's just a lot going on, and at the minute I'm thinking roll on January. Oh, that was treacle. But we did do a Secret Santa, me and Andy and Sophie, and we decided to open them tonight because they'd all come. So I got a pair of socks from Andy that said, if you can read this, make me tea. So I said to Andy, he's going to regret getting me them, because now instead of even asking him, I can just put my feet up and he can make me a cup of tea. And then Sophie told Andy she wanted to get me a new scarf. Bear in mind she's 5 and she said she wanted it to be green. So they found together this gorgeous, it doesn't do it justice, you can't really see, but this gorgeous scarf with pretty birds on it. I absolutely love it. I love it even more that she decided exactly what she wanted to get for me. You already saw what I'd got Andy and Sophie, and you'd seen what Sophie had got Andy. Andy, to be honest, I gave him a hint. I was in Asda the other day and I saw Sophie's always been obsessed with the Minions movies, you know, Despicable Me 1, 2 and 3. She was obsessed with Gru when she was little. She didn't even talk about the Minions, it was Gru all day long. And I did see a Minions bath time basketball game in Asda. It's basically just a basketball hoop that you stick to the side of the bath, and then you've got 3 balls, and she'll love that. She loves having a bath and she loves playing in the bath, so that was kind of perfect. So she was delighted. She's already painted a unicorn that I got her. So that was that. Today when I walked in work, my lovely friend Claire gave me these White Christmas origami paper that she'd bought in Hobbycraft, she said, especially for me. So as you know, we've been doing the paper cranes in work, and then I've carried it on and I did the origami star. So she gave me that, and it might have something to do with the fact that the other day in work I ordered all of these as well, because I've just become obsessed. So we've got a super simple origami, make your own art origami, and the art of origami. So I'm going to be busy, but I'm dying to text her when I've got something to show. So that's what's going on now. It's my mum's 60th birthday this weekend, so we're hoping to go out for a meal together, well, a couple of meals actually. And yeah, hopefully the weather will stay nice, because it's not been that nice really, has it, raining wise. I'm trying to think anything else. I'm still waiting for my Christmas radio times to come through. It's actually in the shops now. I saw an offer where you could have it ordered to your door for the same price as you'd buy it in the shop, you know, without any postage. So I thought, yeah, great. But it was out in the shops on the 8th. So, and I've still not got mine, so I might as well have gone to the shops and got it. But hey ho, I will wait, and perhaps we'll do a read through one of these days and have a look what's going on. So yeah, I think that's what we were up to. Sophie pulled out my Christmas socks today for the 12 days of Sockmas, and it was Cogsworth that said, what time is it? It's holidays time. So yeah, she did a Santa dash in school today. She was made up to be wearing the hat. They didn't do the Christmas carol singing, so I must have got the date wrong. That must be another day that they're doing that. And that's that. So I will try and catch up with you tomorrow. Like I said, this vlog is going to be short because I lost some days and had to squash it all into one. So yeah, but we're persisting, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Morning everyone, it is Saturday the 12th of December. Just chilling on the bed at the moment. I am dressed, I'm just cold, so I'm back under the covers. I've got my brustling t-shirt on again. I am 255 pages of the way through 12 Days of Christmas, so I'm going to try and read a little bit more this morning. I'm just doing rubbish with reading. So actually, the Hemisphere Games, I've literally read one book because it finishes tomorrow. And if I get through the 12 Days of Christmas, I'll have done 2. I'll have done read a cosy book and read a book that's mostly set indoors, and they're the only 2 I've done. I suppose you could say I made a winter snack. I made them biscuits with Soph. Yeah, I had all the intentions of really getting my finger out and taking part in those games, but it's not on like that. I'm just feeling a bit stressed at the minute, and I'm tired all the time. But Christmas is always a busy time. It's a weird year this year, so I think that adds to it. So yeah, my Christmas socks from a 12 Days of Christmas today were Minnie Mouse. So those are the ones I will be wearing later on today. There's not much to report really. I think I've told you everything over the last few days. This afternoon we're going for a meal for my mum's 60th birthday, which will be nice. I've done a quiz. The first part of the quiz is I've got pictures of a lot of celebrities and said, are they older or younger than my mum? So are they older or younger than 60? And then the second part is another picture quiz, and it's all of the people who were born in the year 1960, so they're 60 this year. And people just need to guess who they are. And I thought when you go for a meal and you've ordered it and you're waiting, as much as the people I'm going with are all like my close immediate family, because obviously because of COVID we can't go with our massive family that we've got because we just can't celebrate that in the same way. But I can go with my mum and my dad and my sister. Yay! So I thought while we're waiting for our meal, as much as we'll chat in between because we're close and we can have a good chat, it's just nice sometimes to have something to muse over as well, and we're all quite competitive. So yeah, I'm excited for people to take part and see what they think. I might show it to you maybe next week at some point, because I was wondering whether to do like a Christmas quiz for one of my days of Vlogmas, and I've got an idea for one. My sister did a quiz over Zoom for some friends, and she gave me a copy of it, and there's part of it that I'm tempted to do as like a little quiz on for Vlogmas. So I'll see how I feel about that. And yeah, this will probably get posted tomorrow for Vlogmas Day. What day is it? 13. This vlog hasn't quite gone how I wanted. It's meant to be a reading vlog, and I've hardly done any reading, so it's just been a vlog of Christmassy things that I've been doing. Hopefully next week I will do more, but I've got a feeling it's going to be the last week in December that I get most of my reading done, because Vlogmas will have finished. All of the Christmas hype will be over because Christmas Day will have happened and everyone can just chill more after Christmas, can't they? So yeah, I will keep in touch and speak to you soon. Bye.